Hi, my name's Andrzejewski, and our organization for the good of Illinois. I last came in front of the board 6 years ago, and we actually, I brought forth 2 resolutions on transparency of your salaries and of your vendor spending, and both passed unanimously. So in this state where our #1 manufactured product is corruption, we actually did something good on behalf of the people of Illinois and the college, and this is a great legacy of transparency and accountability that we put in place. I'm happy to be here, and before I start my regular remarks here this evening, I just want to ask the good people, the citizens who've waited so long here this evening, a couple of questions, just to get a frame on this evening. First question is, by a show of hands, whose home is worth more today than at the height of the real estate market back in 2008? And who here in the room feels that any community college president in the state deserves to make $500,000 a year? Thank you. Transparency is good as long as we have accountability. And so I've got a challenge for the board here today. You've heard today in the budget analysis that your 2 constituencies that fund you are your property taxpayers and your students. So here's my question to you. When you spend money, are you being diligent? Think of the hardship your 2 constituencies have faced over the last couple of years. Wages are stagnant, net worths are down to levels not seen since 1994, property tax payments rival mortgage payments, Illinois leads on home foreclosures because of high property taxes, and student debt is now $1 trillion across the country. Are you diligent when you spend money? And I ask you this question because I noticed that since 2008, you've hiked our property tax levy by 59%. Our home values have fallen and our property taxes have increased, and that's not fair. College tuition payments are on the rise, and that is not fair to your students who are living in these homes facing economic hardship. So I ask you, have you been diligent when you spend money? And this is important because you're sitting on $230 million of surplus in your bank accounts. And I know that $160,000 is encumbered and you're spending that money, $160 million. But by your own numbers, that leaves $72 million. So here's what the students need to hear. That's a year of free tuition. Here's what the taxpayers need to hear. That's a year of free tax collection here at DuPage. So 3 things. Let's freeze the property tax levy. Let's freeze student tuition, and let's maximize the investment in the classroom for education. And Dr. Bruder can lead on this. Leaders lead. And he should cut his compensation, and those resources should be allocated into the classroom on behalf of the students. So I challenge Dr. Bruder. Please lead and do something good for the people of Illinois. Thank you. And DuPage County.